Johnny Somali. So I've made a video on this guy before. That video was pretty much just covered the basis of like everything that he's done, and I'll just go over it quickly. Basically, Johnny Somali is like a kick streamer, and he was streaming to like basically nobody. People started checking out his shit because they realized he's doing some pretty outlandish shit. Like there's a clip of him just yelling like Nagasaki and Hiroshima for some odd reason, like on a train, and that's when it hit, like people really started checking him out. So then he pretty much just gained traction from there, and he just continued to basically just be an asshole, and it all led up to him getting assaulted a bunch of times in Japan. And finally, I guess, he got assaulted this last time and he got detained. Like he finally went to jail. That's pretty much the recap of everything. But it's come out recently that he got arrested again for forcible obstruction of business, and this is basically because he, again, he live streamed everything. So he live streamed himself basically going to a restaurant in Osaka and playing loud music and just being an asshole. And also, I'm pretty sure you can't record or like stream or anything in like Osaka, like where he was. I'm pretty sure they have a rule where you just can't do any of that, like, and make money off of that. Obviously you can make the argument, okay, well, it could be free publicity, but in the case of Johnny Somali, all he was doing was just offering racism and just genuinely hard to be around. Like he was just being annoying, so you can't even make that argument for him, which is like, you just can't make that argument for him. So I mean, in the end, it's totally fair that he get charged with this again. And like getting charged with something in Japan is completely different than how it is in like the US. You get the book thrown at you essentially. Like you get fucked up in Japan if you get multiple recurring charges, because it just taxes you. Like he just keeps getting like repeated days. So he ended up getting another like 23 days for the like restaurant in Osaka. Like that incident, he ended up getting another 23 days for that. And they were also looking into an incident that happened back in 2011 where he stumbled onto a construction site. Well, he didn't really even stumble. He literally just straight up like walked onto it. Like there was no stumble. He genuinely just walked onto a fucking construction site while there were people literally working on the site. So he thought it was a good idea to do that for some reason. He was wearing like some goofy ass mask. It was just a bunch of tomfoolery essentially. And I don't understand what he's trying to do, because none of this shit is funny, bro. Like none of this shit is hilarious. Like no one's laughing at this shit. Maybe the brain dead people that don't know what's going on, like, yeah, maybe sure they're laughing, but this shit ain't funny. Like there's no reason to go to anywhere and just be an asshole and disrespect the culture. There's just no reason to do that. And then like, even if you're not going somewhere and disrespecting the culture, like even just going out into like a Walmart and like filming some wacky video where you're like just basically just like doing what he's doing, just disrupting the peace. Like I don't understand. Thankfully Japan is making an example out of him, so hopefully Johnny Somali finally understands exactly like what he's getting into, and that he genuinely could have had an actual like career possibly, but he decided to fuck it up by just being an asshole and just being a general piece of shit, like for no reason, and just no remorse, because he ended up going to Japan, being an asshole. He got like beat up, left to Thailand, and then came back just to get his ass beat again. So I don't know, man. People are just so fucking weird. I don't understand what this dude was trying to accomplish with this. Like I don't know if he genuinely thought that he would just get away with this, because you wouldn't be able to get away with this anywhere, like at all. So I don't understand what his motive was here. Nothing's a win. Like you go to Japan and then you think you do it for free. Like the people of Japan just aren't going to care that you're going around into people's shops and people's like fucking clothing stands and people's like food bars, messing with the workers, fucking with people, interrupting people while they're trying to have a meal, or just like browse the selections. You think you can just go there and do that for free and people aren't going to be upset about it? Like I don't understand what he thought was gonna happen. Like this was pretty much just like, this was gonna happen. This was pretty much what he set himself up for. I don't know, this is pretty much what he gets basically. I don't understand what's up with this like new wave of content that's just focused around literally just disturbing people and messing with people for for whatever fucking reason. Like, I don't understand why we can't just take our inspirations and just put them elsewhere. There's so many different avenues. Like, we could be making the world a better place, but instead we're going on the trains talking about Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Like, bro, what's the point? Why? Like, I don't understand what this new wave of content is. It makes absolutely no sense, and it's just getting worse. Like, people are legitimately getting shot just for clout for some reason. Just push people to their limit. It's getting wacky and stupid nowadays, man. I don't understand it. But that's pretty much all I got to say for today's video. If y'all like the video, leave a like. If y'all dislike the video, leave a dislike. Japan's pretty much throwing the book at this guy, and they're just about to keep fucking with him basically and just toying with him. So I'll keep y'all updated on that. But any criticism is constructive criticism, and appreciate y'all for watching the video. Thank you for your time. See ya.